Hi, how's it going? I spend a lot of time in my apartment making things or just, well, usually making things or drawing, making art or making jewelry or sewing or designing. And while I do that, or while I do pretty much anything, I have some sort of voice on, whether it be a podcast or a YouTube video. Seems like usually YouTube videos, even if it is a podcast, or a TV show, sometimes a movie. I don't really watch that many movies, so I'm trying to get to myself to watch more. It's that silly thing of having the attention span for hours upon hours of a show, but not 90 minutes or 2 hours of a movie. But anyway, I just like to have a voice on in the background, and certain people have a nice voice that I enjoy listening to, so I tend to listen to all their stuff. Most recently, my favorites have been Hampton with Hybrid Calisthenics. I really like his voice, and I like the things he talks about. And also Justin the Trees with his woodworking. Very cool. Both very nice, informative, and interesting people. And there was a time where I used to live stream sometimes on Instagram. And it seemed like a lot of times when I did, people would join that I knew on Instagram that I hadn't talked to in a while. And we would just sort of have a nice conversation. Or just friends. And sometimes people who weren't really IRL friends would say that they liked my voice or just enjoyed watching my live stream. So that's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, is just make videos. Just doing what I do, making jewelry or drawing or whatever creative outlet I'm pursuing, while just chatting about whatever, about what I'm working on, or about what I've been doing, or about what I've been thinking about, or anything that somebody else might want me to talk about, talk towards, topic to talk to, talk about. And probably with minimal editing, maybe with some editing, but just sort of hanging out and talking. And I guess editing would come in when I ramble, because I know I do that sometimes, but also that's the point. It's just me rambling about whatever. Because I find that the streamers and YouTubers and podcasters that I watch, when they say things like, the viewers or the listeners don't want me to ramble, or sorry for rambling, my thought tends to be, don't apologize. I love it. That's why I'm here. I just want to hear you talk about stuff. So I try to take my own thoughts about other people and apply them to myself and say, okay, if a lot of my chatting like this is rambling, the people who like to listen to me talk probably don't see it that way. They see it as a positive thing. So with all that said, this is my first little impromptu version of that. And I find that with certain things, including YouTube videos and journaling and other forms of creation or logging, that I try to set a routine to, I often have a lofty goal of a very consistent routine that I just don't meet anywhere near that. And I give myself sort of shame about it, for not reaching these goals that I set. And I shouldn't do that. And I should just say, hey, if I make this impromptu video and I post it without any editing at all, and I don't make another one for 4 months, since that seems to be my theme, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine. But if I make this and I really like it, and one or two people say they also liked it, or nobody, I just like making it and I want to make another one, then I'll make another one and I'll keep doing it. Because I think that for most of my life, for my adolescence and childhood, I would feel any sort of spark or inspiration about something I wanted to do, and I would do it without too much further thought, and I would do it because it was exciting and it made me happy, and I wanted to pursue that idea. And over time, I've gotten a little bit tainted by the business ideas getting in my head, about thinking about the reasons for doing something or how I'm spending my time instead of just doing what I'm doing. Not thinking too hard about it, just saying, hey, this seems motivating right now, this seems exciting, I want to try this out, I want to make this for fun, and then doing it without thinking too hard. So I'm trying to get back to that level. And I was just sitting here making things right now. I decided to put one of these charms on a cuff because I thought that would be kind of pretty. I think I might put some rhinestones near it, or spikes, or both. And I was like, hey, what if I tried making a little video here? So yeah. And it was nice. It was nice to just talk here, and it seems like, for the most part, I tend to make videos pretty long, which there's definitely a time and place for that, but I think it's also nice to be able to make videos that aren't too long. So I'm going to try to keep this one under 10 minutes. So far it is. That's good. Not go on for too much longer, but just wanted to have a nice little chat, and I'd like to do another one of these. I've got some nice peppermint tea. I have a candle here that's kind of nice. I put it a little bit in frame. And my wonderful posters. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and that you're also having a nice relaxing time doing whatever you're doing, or a productive time, or whatever it is, however you like to have a voice on in the background like I do, and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me know if you want to see more things like this, but really I guess it'll just be up to my motivation. Maybe I'll do it again soon. Hope to see you then.